something. I am a pleaser in all aspects of this life. And I could literally suck dick for like 4 hours straight. Like, it is my favorite thing to do. So there ain't
It's Mr. Green, baby. You want me to focus on you? Can you handle that? I can. But can you handle that? Let's be real. Let's say you with a man. He likes you, but he also likes other women. What happens there?
while we're dating, while we're
And he
together.
wants you to be aware. He wants you to be aware of his fucking. He wants you to know it's not like a secret thing he does on the side. He tells you, and he would in fact like it if you joined.
I'm not one to share.
What's your sign?
I'm a Sagittarius.
Okay, birthday.
December 4th.
Okay, that's that Jay-Z shit, right? Jay-Z birthday. Okay,
I'm not
okay.
one to share. I don't think that's for me.
Not even for love.
If you love me, like, should you really want to fuck somebody else?
You probably shouldn't, but let me ask you a question. Can you handle a man's desire for sex at the volume at which a man wants it?
Absolutely.
So even when you're angry, you still have sex.
There ain't a time of the day where if I was dating somebody and they're like, you want to fuck, like, let's go right now. Never.
Okay.
Never.
I hear you, big stepper. I hear you.
Never. Never. Let me tell you, so there ain't a day where if I was in a relationship and he'd be like, give me head, and I would say no. Ain't a second of the day.
I tell you what, with stats like that, you hard to resist.
I've really been working on myself a lot. I feel like I'm in a good spot, but no, I'm not about to share anybody that I'm with. Not happening. I mean, how would you feel how would a man feel if I'm sitting around here fucking every guy that wants my attention?
Well, it depends on the understanding. I think that if you had an understanding where it was like, everything was safe, everything was out in the open, I don't think the man, if it's a polyamorous relationship, he wouldn't care.
Yeah, I like monogamy over here.
You like monogamy? It's okay. Monogamy is a good thing. But I just
monogamy is a beautiful thing.
Yeah, but the reason I say good is because a lot of people, if you notice, marriages don't last.
They sure don't.
No pun intended. But marriages don't last, and it's to show you there's something there. If we pay attention, there's something there, and I could tell you what it is. We were trained and indoctrinated to say, take me as I am. But that is truly, to me, the epitome of what people are not. We do not take anything as it is. We get food and we cook it. We get clothes and we alter them. Like even ourselves, we can grow hair everywhere. We shave it off. We do the opposite of what things were intended to be done. You know what I mean? And that's why they say if you want to live right, you want to live righteous, go back to the way of the land. Eat natural, eat fruits and stuff like that, and eat stuff that's natural, and it tends to work.
Right.
But if you realize that people are not this way to begin with, women have a hold over men. Men have a place in a woman's heart. Listen to what I just said. Women have a hold over men, but men have a place in women's heart because y'all don't need us. It could be you, y'all kids, and y'all don't need us. Y'all don't need a man. Y'all will tell a man in a second, I don't need you, leave. I'm good. I'm going to make it happen. And guess what you would do? Make it happen.
Live in it. Right
but
now.
A man literally could act like we don't need y'all. I mean, not for to make money. I mean, I would hope not. That's something that a man should be able to do. But everything else, we don't want to. We are some of the best cooks, but we don't want to cook. We definitely don't want to clean. We definitely don't want to. We definitely don't want to nurture to the kids as much as y'all do. I want to take pictures and have fun with them and let them ride on my back and stuff. But when I get home, I'd rather see you than them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? These are the facts.
Oh,
I'd rather see the kids.
I get it. And all those reasons are the reason I am single and divorced.
So you don't see love in your near future?
the way it's going right now, I don't know.
The way it's going, but well, okay. And how is it going? So you've been single for how long again?
Um, legally 7 months, but before that, like 2 years at this point.
Okay, so legally 7 months before that, 2 years. So how many partners have you had since then? Not, excuse me, don't even answer that question. Not how many partners have you had. How many situations have you had that could have went somewhere? All right, I'm changing the question. How many partners have you had? How many partners have you had? It's okay if that pussy get wet. It is perfectly fine. It is okay.
Listen, it's really only been four. Okay,
Okay, no problem. No
I'm at
problem. Big
I'm at a
stepper.
no, I'm at a spot where like I'm way more confident now than I was, before I got married or whatever. So I feel like I'm not gonna settle anymore.
Okay.
So like guys that I've been interested in, it's not that they're just like, I don't know, like if they're not like stimulating me mentally, like I'm not doing it anymore. I was in a marriage where I couldn't even have like a good conversation, like not a a good conversation with a man because we just weren't on the same level. Like I don't want that. I've talked to guys who are like I really liked them and I liked how we were headed, and then they'd ask me for money. Like, no, baby, we're not doing that. We're not there yet.
Motherfuckers is crazy out here. So they still
But
trying that.
one guy, I talked to him for a minute, and like then he was like, "Hey, this was this past Christmas. Hey, I can't get presents for my kids. Can you get a loan for me?" Bye. Nope. No, I cannot.
That motherfucker tried to get the best of you. He
A
said
loan.
alone.
A loan. Not can I borrow some money? Can you get a loan?
But why would
No.
the caliber of woman that you are, why would he think that that was acceptable?
I don't know. Like I don't want to bring money into any conversation that early on, Like it's not like
Yeah.
it's very separate from someone that I'm not even like dating for one.
So what does dating look like? With if someone was dating you, what does it look like?
It looks like exclusivity to me at this moment because like
Exclusive what? I'm sorry, it broke up. Exclusive what?
to be exclusive,
Okay. It looks
um
exclusive.
it's exclusive to me. I mean, you can take me on a million dates, but if you're taking another girl on a million dates, you're not dating me. So in a relationship, I guess not dating, but in a relationship.
So in that relationship, what does it look like though? What's the everyday life in a relationship with you?
Oh, shit. At
That's
this
a good
point, huh?
that's a great question, isn't it?
It is. It really is. But nothing's consistent. So like if I'm in a relationship, if I have a boyfriend, like we're seeing each other multiple times a week, we're talking. Like I don't expect anybody to be at work and ignore their work to text me or call me, but like we should be texting throughout the day, and we should talk on the phone if we're not seeing each other at least for a little bit to catch up, see how things are going. Um,
Absolutely.
and I want to lay in the bed and I want to like kiss all over you, and I want to play around with you, and I want to watch movies with you, and I want to go out to eat with you. Like that's what dating is to me. And if it ain't happening, I'm not dating. I'm
I
not in.
know I can respect that. Everything you said sounds just like dating. It does. So what does marriage now that you've already been married and was divorced, what does it sound like now? What's the next marriage gonna look like?
The
Because
next,
everybody's in search for love. We all looking for love. What does
right?
what does the next marriage look like?
Um, I don't, I don't know if I've thought that far ahead because I've been am like, am I gonna get there again? But for real, for me, I need to be secure. Like I need to feel secure. I need to think know that who I'm marrying, like he's riding for me like 24/7, 25/8. Like you're
Okay.
mine, I'm yours. Um, and there needs to be goals. Like I'm not the type of person to just be like not content because I'm very thankful for what I have.
I can respect that. So that means the person that you're dealing with, do they have to do well also?
I don't. So I go back and forth with this because I see a lot of things like um I feel like everyone goes through phases. So if I were to meet somebody, fall in love with them, and they were trying to like dig themselves out of whatever they were in, like I've not. I mean, I've not been there as an adult, but I've watched my mom do it.
Okay.
Um, so like I'm not one to say like you have to make this much money or you have to be living this lifestyle because like how like for me like that would be something that we could like do together and like how good would it feel to like be that person like to help someone see like their worth and like see what they can do and like get there with somebody. But I'm on the other hand, if it was somebody who was in a situation like that and they were fine with it and weren't trying to do better, like fuck no, like get out here.
Can a man be in love with your mind and not the rest of you?
I would say yeah, probably. Yeah.
Can a man be in love? So that means a man could be in love with your body and not the rest of you.
Yeah. All day.
Which one is acceptable to you, if any?
I don't think any I don't think any man's gonna be in love with my body, so
That's
but
something that a lot of women say, and y'all all don't know what y'all talking about. Y'all all don't know what y'all talking about.
and when I mean in social media that's a bitch because it just puts so much like pressure on women and I know that sounds close so cliche but it really does.
It doesn't
um
sound cliche at all.
I'm not an ugly woman
Not
but
at all.
I feel like I don't want to sound rude but not as good looking women with like better bodies than me probably attract more but maybe not it's not the right attention but that is what it is. um but no, mind and body we come together baby so uh if
It's kind of like there's no one without the other. So I'm asking, like, does that love overpower? Because this is my thing. They say when you get married, right, you're supposed to love to death do us part. Doesn't matter, sickness and health, right? So what if one day I'm attracted to you, and then 10 years later I'm not? Am I supposed to stay for the love? I mean, you love me the same. I just don't feel the same. And that's the only reason I asked to see, like, would you like put up with that? Because I don't think that looks is a reason to break up with someone. So therefore, if it's not, that means this person is only going to love one part of a person, or with the parts that they do love. But there is something that they don't love, but they still put up with that. Isn't that what we're asking for when we get married? Like to sacrifice?
right. I feel like I feel like that were to happen to me. I can't speak on what I would do, but theoretically I'd like to say that um like you said, okay, so physical attraction is not a reason to leave.
It's
Um
not. It's not.
if
Not if
if
there's love. Not if we
was
already instilled a bigger rapport.
if the man was okay with living like that, because there's one thing that I'm not going to ever waver on, and that's monogamy. So if you're okay with loving me and still being in love with my mind, but maybe you're not physically attracted to me, but you can deal with that without fucking other women, okay, let's go for it. But if it's going to lead
So
you
so
to
it's
fuck
the other
other,
women thing. So
if,
the other women thing.
if it's going to lead you to step out on our marriage, then we that needs to be another conversation.
What's your squirrel with other women? Why won't you do or join anything with the other woman? What's the thing in your head that's saying no?
Because when I was married and I was head over heels. Like I couldn't look past him. So there, any man that like could have
But
wanted to,
head over heels, you asking for a lot. You asking for a lot when we putting ourselves out there on social media websites. You are asking for a lot that you want somebody to be head over heels from you social media. That's not how it happens.
No, and I'm saying that's how I was, and I'm saying I couldn't look past that. I couldn't look past him. Like there was nobody else that I was.
But put some future interest. I mean, respect on it, and like we talking about future. What this next man? So that next man, he may have different. You know, he may come differently, but he may still love you. He may still have the ability to treat you how you want to be
And
treated.
I'm telling you how I love, and I'm telling you that if I love you, no one else would get any part of me sexually, mentally, emotionally. Like
I respect that.
no other man is getting me.
So
I
you
am
feel
you.
that okay, and it has to be the same, vice versa.
Yes.
That's all I was like. It has to be the same, vice versa. I just want to know. I just want to know. I asked the good questions.
I just don't like. I don't ever think there will be a time where like my husband would come to me and say, "Hey, what do you think about me having sex with another woman? We're sexual beings. I have a high sex drive. Blah blah blah. Well, throw me on this motherfucking bed and let's fuck because no."
No, I respect that. Now hold on, big stepper. That's a big stepper talking. Now listen, I do not agree with the men having to partake in any physical sexual activity with another woman while in a relationship. But if there's an understanding and the woman cannot provide the need that is needed, I do feel the arrangements could be made.
That's different. I don't ever.
Even if a man got erectile dysfunction, I'm not gonna and his dick don't work. I'm not gonna expect you to use a toy all the time.
Right, right. I get that.
Like, you know what I'm
That-
saying? Like,
That's different. That's different.
okay. So that
But
means there's compromise there. There's understanding.
there is. I'm a very understanding lady. Yeah, we could
But
talk about
but it sounded like it had to be a diagnosis before it was an understanding. It sounded like there had to be a diagnosis before understanding came. And what if it's
it.
just a need, a physical male need?
But what need? If I could meet your needs,
Let me tell you the need. Let me tell you the need. The need that says this: if a woman has sex with 9 guys in one day, she can still only have one baby unless the egg splits. But she can only get pregnant by one person technically,
right,
right? But
right.
a man can have sex with 9 girls and have 9 babies. All on that same night. A woman can only have one baby from a wild night. A man can have 9.
I'm still not hearing the need.
The need is that he is inspired to come a lot. So you saying now that throw me on the fucking bed, but you listen. I've been in relationships. I'm only speaking from my experience. I've been in relationships where that's the first thing that said, "Throw me on the fucking bed." Yeah, you just give me the dick, daddy. Yeah, yeah, I'll take it. Give me. And then when you're doing it, you know what they say? All you want to do is have sex.
All
That's
I
what you
want,
hear next.
all I want to do is have sex. Like I am, I mean, if I'm not lying either. Like if I would tell you if I was, if I couldn't keep up, but I
Yeah.
can't. I
I
could.
hear that a lot. I hear that a lot on these social media sites, man. I hear that a lot. And then it don't make sense why y'all be single then. Because it seems like y'all got your head on your shoulders. Y'all know how to make money. Y'all caring. Y'all take care of y'all responsibilities. And y'all fucking. Come on now. What
Too
is
good
going on? Too good to be true.
to.
Too good, too good to be fucking true. Facts.